Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into flat. 17 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Lackluster, which means lacking in vitality, force, or conviction. Lackluster. For example, no excuses were made for the team's lackluster performance. Number 2. Vapid, which means offering nothing that is stimulating or challenging. Vapid. For example, tuneful but vapid musical comedies. Number 3. Deadly, which means extremely boring. Deadly. For example, life in a small village can be deadly. Number 4. Prosaic, which means having or using the style or diction of prose as opposed to poetry. Prosaic. For example, flowers are given variously poetic or prosaic names. Number 5. Spiritless, which means lacking courage, vigor, or vivacity. Spiritless. For example, Lillian was a pallid, spiritless woman. Number 6. Monotonous, which means of a sound or utterance lacking in variation in tone or pitch. Monotonous. For example, her slurred monotonous speech. Number 7. Boring, which means not interesting. Boring. For example, his letters are really rather boring. Number 8. Colorless, which means lacking distinctive character or interest. Colorless. For example, a colorless personality. Number 9. Insipid, which means lacking vigor or interest. Insipid. For example, many artists continued to churn out insipid works. Number 10. Tedious, which means too long, slow, or dull. Tedious. For example, the work was tedious and physically demanding. Number 11. Dreary, which means depressingly dull and bleak or repetitive. Dreary. For example, the dreary round of working, eating, and trying to sleep. Number 12. Lifeless, which means lacking vigor, vitality, or excitement. Lifeless. For example, dull and lifeless hair. Number 13. Expressionless, which means unemotional. Expressionless. For example, his face was expressionless, giving nothing away. Number 14. Jejune, which means of ideas or writings dry and uninteresting. Jejune. For example, the following poem now seems to me rather jejune. Can you think of other examples? Please share them in the comment section below. Hitting the subscription button is the best way to stay connected. See you in the next video.